Hey. Where the guy? Y'all, let me just be honest. I'm tired. I don't feel like going to the... Y'all know when y'all see this shirt, y'all already know where I'm going. I'm going to the gym. And y'all know what's so crazy? I have so many clothes. I have so many clothes. I have 3 closets full of clothing. Literally. And that's not including stuff that I have to store, like summer shorts, leggings, just t-shirts. I mean, but this is what I choose regularly, and I'm not ashamed. And I don't know, I have so much stuff, but I'm just such a creature of habit. But then this is what, y'all, low-key, when I say stuff, it be sounding like I be jacking, but it's the truth. So it's like, wait, that doesn't go together. I'm a creature of habit, which means I like to wear what's familiar to me, right? But here's the caveat to that. The caveat to that is I don't like repeating the same clothes. Like, it has to be some time to go by. I don't know. It's weird. But I have enough stuff to where I think I'm more so a creature of habit in terms of style. I don't know. Anyway, it don't matter. But y'all don't be thinking I'm out here bad. Like, why she always got on that same shirt? She don't have another shirt. Duh, yes, I do have another shirt. Avi, I have another shirt. I have multiple. I probably have over at least 200 something t-shirts. Just t-shirts alone. Literally. And I'm not just talking about like dingy t-shirts. I'm like talking about like nice t-shirts. And then that's not even it don't matter. Anyway. Cause don't be judging me. Like, I'm so sick of that shirt. And you're probably right. But it is what it is. Okay? I mean, sometimes I do wear a different shirt. And sometimes I don't. But this one, is it me or like when I work out, I really do prefer this shirt, because like when I work out and I try to wear like a t-shirt with sleeves, or if the t-shirt is a little too fitted, or if it's like a little too big, like even the bottoms that I wear, like I feel like all of that starts to distract me. It messes me up. I don't like the way it feels when I start to sweat. It's just like too much. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Just checking in really quick. This is not gonna be long. I'm so tired. Just wanted to just ask you all, talk to you all, make a statement, however you want to put it. Are you all making goals, and are we actually tracking the goals that we make in any area? I think it is so important to set a marker, or set a benchmark, set a standard, if you will, in terms of what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it doesn't matter the area that you're doing it in. It doesn't, sometimes I be sitting on my hair. It doesn't matter the area that you're doing it in. Because what I find is, if you don't really kind of set goals for yourself and track it, it can be a little difficult to kind of have a better understanding on, oh, I'm going this way, to try to have a better understanding on what it is that you're trying to do. And it can also make you feel like, if you're not tracking it, it could definitely make you feel like you're not accomplishing anything. It can make you feel like, I've been working. Have I done anything? Have I gotten better? Like, what's really tea? But, you know, I think that's important. And if you're not one to set goals, and what I mean by that is, we all fake act like, okay, I have a lot of goals and but we all don't actually really use that as a focal point to give us a measurement of where we're at. You know, we all just kind of have this gist in our mind, like, okay, I want to do this, and I want to do this, and then eventually I want to do this, and eventually I want to accomplish this. But I think it's really important. Even the Bible talks about write the vision and make it plain. I think it's really important that we take notes in our phone, put markers in your calendar where, okay, by 45 days I want to at least do this. You know, obviously, if you can have someone help you be accountable to those goals, get you an old school notepad from the dollar store, a pack of pens from the dollar store. Even though the dollar store low-key been going up in their low prices, but that's another subject. But go grab that and just write these things out, something that you can see on an everyday basis. Some people use the sticky note method. I'm not really a sticky note type of person, but if that's something that works where you can actually literally see your goals and measure those things as well, just do what you can. But don't just kind of say, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it, but then you don't really know, you don't have a tool to track that, and you're not keeping yourself accountable, because what you're doing is, all you're doing at this point is you're just having a discussion about where it is that you want to go, but you don't really know, are you accomplishing that? It could be in your head, it could be in your heart, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to, just encourage some of you all to, let's really try to set some good goals in any area. And it could be anything, because sometimes we have to learn to just start somewhere, right? Especially if we're not used to doing it. And a lot of these things sound pretty cliche, like, why would I need to write it down? Why would I need to But if you think about it, corporate America and society lives that way. When you go to restaurants, they have to have a tracking system of how much product do we have, how much do we need to reorder, when do we feel like we're gonna run out, right? When you go to a job, they say, this is where you're starting at. Okay, we're gonna do something, and we're gonna do another check-in at 90 days. Okay, then we all have our meetings, so where we have quarterly meetings, sometimes we have annual meetings, sometimes we have weekly meetings. Why? Because if they don't continue to discuss what is happening, the progress, what you can do differently, how you can be better, what's working, what's not, then how is it that you can continue to move something forward, or continue to improve, or even continue to see the areas that you need to do better in? So you can tell that these things are 100% relevant, because that's how society functions, especially from a business aspect, right? You don't just have a CEO that don't really know what's going on. He might not be there every single day, but you better believe he's getting a written report on the regular. He want to see those numbers. He want to see, how do we scale? He wants to see, what do we need to pull back on? Where are we at with our budget? Where are we at with our ratio from budget to employees? Can we afford to hire more people? Can we afford to, continue to use this particular product? Do we need to find something that's more affordable? All of that this is how you know it's needed, because corporate America, not just literal corporate America, but businesses, good businesses, smart businesses, they look at the numbers. Of course, we also utilize the company's input, right? The employees' input, the customer's input. So those are additional factors. But ask yourself, are you just the person that is talking? Or are you the person that's talking, writing it down, getting feedback from other people that you trust, right? And whatever area that you're not really skilled in, I want to just challenge you to add that to your goal setting. So if you're not writing it down, write it down. If you're not talking about it to somebody or with somebody, talk about it to somebody or with somebody. If you're not figuring out the pros and the cons, your strengths and your weaknesses, and then coming up with a plan for that, I encourage you to do that. If you're not getting knowledge by maybe looking up other things, other programs, whatever it is your goal is, see if you can find other material if you can't, or if you don't have anybody you could talk to right now. There's so many different things on the internet. Of course, you guys know I always say you want to be very mindful of what you search and the information that you're pulling in, but there is some good information out there. If you're dealing with relationships, if you don't have anybody to talk to, or you don't feel comfortable, look up some information about the area you want to improve in when it comes to relationships, right? When it comes to business, if it comes to weight, if it comes to eating habits, if it comes to where you're at financially, if it comes to trying to make new friends, if it comes to, trying to improve my style of dress, or I want to be better at singing, or I want to be a better artist, a better poet. I want to push myself and add to my technique of hair, whether it's products. It could be anything, but set goals for yourself and measure those goals. Give yourself time frames and or deadlines. Ask yourself, were you dedicated? Just like a job goes through a whole performance review, do a performance review on yourself when you're talking about the goals you want to set. That way you can keep striving for something, so that you don't feel like life is just going by day and you're getting into this habit of, I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that. If the goal is to improve your relationship with your children, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, don't just talk about these things. Don't just say, oh, I'm really trying to work on that. I'm really trying to do better, and da-da-da-da. No. Make sure you're tracking what you're doing. Make sure you're understanding, why am I setting this goal? Is this goal relevant? Is this goal achievable? Don't set things that are completely unrealistic. Set things to where you can push yourself, but you can also gain strength, encouragement, and power from you being able to meet these goals. That's what's going to give you a drive. That's what's going to give you a push when you feel like it and when you don't feel like it. So with that being said, I'm going into this gym. Yes, I have an attitude. And as a matter of fact, here's my goal. My goal is to go to this gym, do my workout. And when I'm done with my workout, I'm going to get some ice cream. Goal met and done is. I'm just kidding. Y'all know how we end it. I love y'all. We'll talk soon.